Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to begin by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone. And Shalom to you brothers that are pushing this word out in truth and sincerity and in charity. I'm the brother Abraham from the camp here in GMS Chicago. Coming to do another quick lesson through the Holy Spirit. Lord willing to be edifying. And this video is going to be on this news from RT. This news video from RT called U.S. Preparing for World War III with Global War Games. Global War Games, yep. I just wanted to check if that was the full title. So yeah, and every time I watch videos like these from the news, from TV, it just confirms that who Esau Edom is. It also confirms that these scriptures are real, that this book, the Bible, is a book full of prophecies, and the Lord said that in 2 Ezra 15 that the words of prophecy, that they are faithful and they are true, that the spirit of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. Okay, so all these things that we see going on today just confirms what the scriptures say. Okay, and the Most High said that his word will not return unto him void, but they shall accomplish the things that he says. Okay, so they just talk about America pretty much trying to flex on Russia and China, okay, with their military might and power, which is his blessing anyway, okay, because now he sees that China and Russia are becoming the next threat for America, okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this video play, and I'm gonna be jumping in to bring out some precepts as they are speaking here. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and press play.
Comrade Sanchez, the United States of America appears to want to return to a Cold War footing, and they seem to be preparing to do so in a really, really big way. What is it? Naval and amphibious military exercises, which will simultaneously span the globe in 17 time zones. Did I mention simultaneously? This is being billed as one of the largest of its type in at least 40 years, and quite obviously meant to send a message to countries like China and Russia, formidably, maybe more. So here's the question that one almost has to ask. What are we preparing for? World War III? Michael Balouf has plenty of experience with these types of exercises and understands their meaning. He's a former Pentagon official, and he joins us now live to talk about this.
Okay, so real quick, as I had mentioned before, right, this is a book of prophecies of what will happen in the future. Okay, this is Revelations 11 and 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. All right, woe means destruction. So the second world war had passed. The third world war is coming, and it's coming quickly. Okay. There's been many what's the word I'm looking for? Events that has happened in recent years that show us these things, okay? And right now, today, in our time, these things are still happening, okay? Even last year, at the start of 2020, America almost got into World War III again, by assassinating one of Iran's military generals, top generals. Okay, they haven't forgotten about that. Okay, they have not forgotten about that, man. Okay, now there's war games that's been going on since then and even before that happened. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and continue.
Is it an overstatement to ask that question with something like this? Are we getting ready for World War III, Michael?
Well, when you prepare for something like this, it could happen. It's almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Pointed out, it's the largest since the end of World War II.
And back then, we were doing it because we were fearing we were about to be attacked, and
it was a Cold War. Yeah, so it was a Cold War.
So, what does this say to? Let's bring in China and Russia. What does it say to them?
Well, it says basically you guys are the antagonists, and it also shows them meddling in their area of influence, their sphere of influence. You don't see Russian and Chinese warships and military activities in our Gulf of Mexico.
Right,
no,
right.
You don't see that.
We're off the coast of Manhattan.
Yeah, and I've had some Russian. The United States is doing this because they can.
So like I keep pressing pause on the video recorder, not on the YouTube. But somebody has said you don't see Russia and China trying to flex on America in America's territory. It's America that's going to these countries' territory and just trying to set up shop, take over, do whatever they want just because they can, right? And man, Esau, man, got some nerve. Right, this is Habakkuk 2 and 5. It says, yet also because he transgresses by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Okay? And this is not talking about just some guy chilling at his crib drinking wine. Okay? It's talking about this man being proud. Alright? He can't just he's not satisfied or comfortable with what he has. He needs everything, which that means he has to take over everybody's shit. Alright, by the means of violence, by the means of his sword, which was his blessing. Okay? His desire is as hell, never satisfied. Hell is never full. So are his eyes, man. Okay, so let's continue.
Because they are the only superpower in the world, and they're going to exercise that.
So you think it's a bit provocative, if not aggressive?
Totally.
I don't want to put words in your mouth, but do you think it's going to be? Do you believe it's provocative?
Oh, I think it's very provocative. I think it sends signals of hostility and aggression toward those countries. It's meant to send a message to them that don't mess in our areas of interest, and of course our interests. Of course, are worldwide.
How dangerous is this?
Oh, it could be.
Their interests are worldwide. Right. Like I just read here in Habakkuk 2. Esau, man. Alright, let me see here. This is Micah chapter 2 and verse 1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Right, Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Okay. It says, and they covet fields. Right. They covet it and take them by what? By violence, and houses, and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. Alright. So their interest is everywhere. They need everything. Their desire is as hell. Okay. Revelation 6, that red horse. Alright. Power was given unto it, and there was given unto him a great sword to take peace from the earth. That's Esau Edom.
very, very dangerous in one sense that it can provoke. And I think the neoconservatives in the Biden administration are allowing this to happen. Just as Trump was against China, Biden's against Russia, Black Sea. What they're trying to show is they can do operations simultaneously in the Black Sea and maybe in South and East China Sea at the same time. But the net assessment office in the Pentagon is not saying the U.S. is capable of fighting a two-front war.
I don't understand Russia. I kind of understand China, and there's a great economic raison when it comes to China. They're kicking our butts. We think they're cheating. Okay, I get that. So we're going to be hard on China. Economically, there's no reason to go after Russia. So it just must be almost like a manifest destiny kind of thing. We have to be in charge in the world. How dare you have as many missiles as we have?
Well, for Russia, it's what I think their economy is about the size of Texas.
Right, how dare you have as many missiles as we have? Right, because for the longest time, America was that superpower that everybody feared, that nobody could do anything against. Okay, this is Revelations 13 and verse 4. It says, "And they worshipped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast, and they worshipped the beast, saying, Who is like unto the beast, and who is able to make war with him?" Okay, so because this beast, was so great and that everybody feared. When America dropped that bomb in Fukushima, nobody wanted no smoke. Okay, but like the scriptures say, that let the weak say, I am strong. Okay, because now all these nations have military power, have military might, have nuclear missiles, right? Now everybody has something to flex on, alright? And now America's like, damn, the fuck? Alright, they're supposed to be the hammer of the earth. Okay, but like it says in Jeremiah, how is the hammer of the earth broken asunder, broken in two, broken in half? Okay?
Yeah, 30 something in the world.
Yeah, it's and they hardly are able to afford, frankly, the military upkeep in Syria.
So what's the threat? What is the big threat from Russia that we fear?
We
Ukraine, really?
No, we need a boogeyman, and for the Biden administration, it's Russia. And frankly, because we have 50 years of experience of a Cold War of Russia, formerly Soviet Union, being the bad guy. That's the comfort zone of the intel people and the military guys.
You're almost saying we need for all these old guys to die, who are still in love with the idea of the Cold War
that's
mentality.
Their comfort zone.
That's all they know.
That's
right?
all they know.
And until they go away or pass away, God bless them, we need new, fresh blood in there who can say there's got to be a better way.
Yeah, and we need to dispel that image that we have in the world where people just equate the United States with military. People are looking at China as more of an economic betterment and construction.
Let me give you another alternative.
Okay.
That the only reason we're really doing this is because when we turn up the heat militarily, then we know the Russians have to turn up the heat. And when they make more weapons, then we get to say, look, they made more weapons, so now we can make more weapons. My point is, the whole damn thing is about making money.
Well, that is basically it. It helps justify the tremendous defense spending because we have, in all 50 states, we have defense interests in all of 50 states.
Right.
So it meets that need. But politically, it's very, very dangerous for the Russians. It's a kind of we're just going to watch for now because they do have weapons. They have an approach, as the Iranians have discovered, that could probably defeat all that, and that is swarm. Where you shoot hundreds of missiles at the same time, we can't defend that. China has developed a ballistic missile that can destroy an aircraft carrier.
And can you?
Okay, and then when he said that, it made me think about Ezekiel the 38th chapter. Alright, thought I had it on deck. Guess I don't. Let's get Ezekiel 38. This chapter is going in on World War III as well. Okay, prophecy against Gog and Magog. Alright, who's that? Russia. But more particular, it made me think about this particular verse right here in verse 11. It says, "And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls, and having neither bars nor gates." Now, before I go say a few words about this verse, I want to bring out this here in Isaiah 47. In verse 8 it says, "Therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children." Okay, Esau, Edom is dwelling carelessly. People here in America are given to pleasures, right? They live carelessly. They're proud. Okay, they think this place is going to continue forever. All they do is want to party and have fun and live in fun land, in la la land, alright, in a fake fantasy world in their minds. Okay, because ignorance is bliss here in America. Okay, so here in Ezekiel 38 and 11, this land of unwalled villages, okay, back in the ancient world, villages had walls around it. Okay, and they would have watchtowers. Okay, they would have people watch during the night in case other people or tribes or nation would come to try and take over that village. All right, that was the point of having very high walls. Okay, and America is not like that. All right, that's why this is that land of unwalled villages. All right, them that are at rest, them that dwell safely. All right, that's America. Okay, and like that guy has said, that one method that they have is to swarm in, throw a bunch of missiles, and they're not going to be able to defend against that. Okay, and as it says in Isaiah 13, Babylon, which is here in America, right, this is spiritual Babylon, that when this place gets destroyed, it's going to be like a desert. Okay, this place isn't going to be inhabited anymore. Okay, because of the nuclear fire, the nuclear missiles that's going to burn this place up. Okay, it says the elements shall melt with fervent heat in that day. Okay, the arrows, when they are shot, don't return back, but they're going to hit their mark, man. It's aiming here in America. Okay, so I just wanted to make that a quick video, just to go ahead and, you know, bring out some precepts regarding this news. So with that, I'm going to give all glory and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash. Till next time, Shalom.